Oh, man, what a weekend. That was crazy. Whirlwind. I started on Friday. A crazy storm. A bunch of Christmas Eve services at church. That was fun. And then a wild Sunday. A house full of people. It was awesome. Um, yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy. That was a lot of fun. Would definitely do that again. That was the first Christmas that we've had a house full of family and friends in a very long time. It's usually really kind of intimate and awesome. Just our kids, but man, all three kids were here, and plus some other people that I don't know if they want me to say anything, so I'm not going to say anything. But they were here, and it was cool, and I dug it. Would definitely do that again. What else? Nothing. Just this is my week off work, and I already feel refreshed. That was cool. Incredible weekend. Gosh. So now break week. So I think I just want to write a bunch of music and record it, and maybe make videos playing through it, like the beginning. I'll talk about that in a minute. Good time. Oh, and so one of my goals that I mentioned in the last video was to integrate more slide into some sort of ambient thing, and lo and behold, there's a track for next Sunday when I play that I think there's a good spot for that. So I'm going to try and integrate it. I'll probably work on that this week since I'm off. We'll see what happens. Not quite sure what's going to happen. But that beginning thing that I was playing over. One more thing. So my daughter got me a MIDI controller for Christmas, and I literally have no idea. I have no idea how to use this. It took me an hour to get sound out of it. I could plug it in, fire up Logic. It would recognize it. All the lights would light up. And I just hit the keys and nothing would happen. So I found out I had to download some installer thing, which you typically don't have to do on a Mac, but I did. I set everything up right. Still no sound. And what I was doing wrong was I was adding a new software instrument track, and I was selecting the MIDI controller as my instrument. When apparently you're supposed to select the keyboard, say, for example, and as long as the MIDI controller, I think, is plugged in, it'll take over and do the rest. So I was able to start getting some sounds out of there, but I have so much learning to do. There's so many buttons and stuff that I don't know how they work. But that'll be cool because now I'll be able to put pianos and keys on tracks without dragging the keys down here. And I also want it for like drum, so I can put drums on tracks. But, you know, Logic does really good with the drums, so I probably won't need much. But that's going to be fun. So I'm going to do that and try to write a bunch of stuff and just make YouTube videos. Okay, the track. So the track started on my phone as a ridiculous version of a 251 jazz thing. Like me knowing that 251s are popular in jazz and seeing other people play them, like, wonder what it would sound like if I did it. So I always played around with this 2. This is in the key of C. 2, 5, 1. And it's pretty. So I took this and I took the 2, 5, 1, added a little walk up, and then that's it. Then I had this other thing that I would do once in a while that was a D minor 7, and I would do this like quick little walk down from E minor 7, and I'd hang on that for a while, and then I'd do this A dominant 7, and I just kind of hang on for a minute, back, I integrated that with the B section. The B section is F, G, 4, 5, but no dominance there. I'll go over the chord names here, I guess, at the end. A minor 7, then that walk down. And that's it. So the chords are, instead of numbers, if you're not quite sure how that works yet, it's gonna be D minor 7, and then the G dominant 7, C major 7, and then C over D, and then you just walk that up. You keep your finger on that G the whole time. And back to that. And that's the whole progression. B section, F, G, no dominant 7 this time, just G. You could do dominant 7, but I don't. A minor 7, then that walk down, which is E minor 7, D sharp minor 7, D minor 7, then you hang on that for a while, and then the A dominant 7, and then back to D. That's the whole thing. Okay, this A dominant 7 is not in key. That is not diatonic to C. What it is, it's basically the 5 of, well, not even really, because it would be a 5 of D major. It's the 5 of D major. So you're almost doing a major to minor key change and then coming back. I just feel like it adds some cool flavor. And for solo parts, so the improv part in the beginning, mistakes and all, is mainly just the C major scale, with focus on minor when those are the prevalent chords, right? So when you're playing over that D, playing over that, and then you can end on that C. See, that's part of it. So this C major, or C major pentatonic, and then this D minor, but it's still out of C. And then you can pick up this C. And that's what I was doing at one part. You can walk this C up. Now you're back to D minor, and then you can walk that. Now you're in D minor, right? So really the two things that you really want to focus on are the C major scale, and that D minor, or the D minor, yeah. Because you're going to get a lot of mileage out of that, because that A comes right out of that. And that works either with this or this. Oh, and then the walk down. So you can go from this C to this C. And then walk up to this C. This C, this C, and this C. And then walk up to the next one. And that's really it for that part. So that's it. So I hope you guys had a great Christmas, and you're able to hang out with some family and friends and have a good time. And I'll see you several times this week. So, or you'll see me. I guess I won't see you because you're on the other side of the screen. But you'll see me several times this week, and hopefully it's something that is maybe educational, maybe just entertaining. I don't know. Have a great week. See ya.